Hey people, it's Steel Gamer discussing what pretty much every other gamer is discussing right now, which is the supposed graphics downgrade for The Witcher 3. I'll also be talking about Watch Dogs in this video because what people did to Watch Dogs, they're now doing to The Witcher 3, and that's because all of these idiots simply don't understand marketing even after it's explained. So the first thing I'm going to get out of the way before getting into this video is I am not getting into debates with trolls who want to use opinions, trying to say their facts, trying to dismiss the facts I'm presenting in this video. Because as I stated, my channel is nothing but totally legit information that can be backed up by simple research. So, not getting into debates. Now, you may have realized on the screen here I have written both The Witcher 3 and Watch Dogs did not have their graphics downgraded, and that is because they didn't. And I'll explain this by giving an education lecture about how marketing works. Okay? First of all, what people fail to grasp or want to accept is that every single business in existence, when they demonstrate a product or show it off, will always make the product 10 times better looking than what the actual product is. That is how marketing works. It's always worked like that, and it probably always will work like that. What gets me is that gamers do not apply that concept to games but have no problems with it on anything else. For example, food. Why is it I never read any gamer that's pissing and moaning about graphics ever complain that they didn't get their burger correctly because it doesn't look like that on the menu, and go off on an 80-minute tangent on thousands of forums stating, my burger didn't look right, my burger didn't look right. The fucking argument makes no sense, because pissing and moaning about a game but accepting it with food makes you retarded. It's the same exact thing. Now, as I stated, every company will always make their product look better than it is, because that is to get you to buy it. That is not illegal. That's how marketing works. Now, the reason why I say both The Witcher 3 and Watch Dogs did not have their graphics downgraded is simply because the definition of a downgrade is taking an already existing product that's already made and completed to its entirety and then making it lower grade than what is already set up. That is what the definition of downgrade means. These idiots who either probably didn't like Ubisoft or just wanted to start a debate, which clearly worked because every single person, including IGN, which they don't really have any credibility as far as I'm concerned, made this mess on the internet about absolutely nothing, and every single one of them looked stupid. Alright? So let's get into this a little bit further here. I have seen and read countless comments that people have said, and I've heard them in YouTube videos, you name it, I've read it, heard it, where every single one saying that the Watch Dogs trailer or the 2012 E3 video had gameplay in it. No, it didn't. Nowhere in that video is there gameplay footage. On top of that, nowhere did Ubisoft ever say there was gameplay footage in there. That was idiots saying that was because that's what they wanted to see. What you wanted to see and what was actually presented are not the fucking same thing. I've had people try to argue with me about this profusely, and all I said, show me where Ubisoft had any advertising that this was gameplay. They said, well, it looks like that. I says, show me where Ubisoft said this. And this is where these people's arguments break down when it comes to me and them discussing something. If you can't pull out where Ubisoft said, here is gameplay footage, it doesn't matter whether it's a fucking hour and a half or 2 minutes. It's not gameplay footage if it's not being said this is gameplay footage. People are like, oh, it portrayed it. No, it didn't portray it. It was showing you a concept of a game that they came up with that had not even been made yet. Sure, maybe a section of it was there, but the game itself was not made. So people saying, oh, they're showing gameplay footage, they couldn't have done it because the game wasn't made yet. Period. The Witcher 3 is the same fucking thing. This is a concept trailer showing, here's what we did. Both The Witcher 3 and Watch Dogs have the same exact thing. There is no gameplay footage in either one of them, even if it looks like that. Therefore, what is shown in the trailer means jack shit. The game could totally be changed when it comes out. And guess what? If you were stupid enough to believe in a concept trailer or a video or whatever that you decided that's what it looks like, and then when it came out, you're a fucking stupid ass, because you never, ever, 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 ever believe what you're seeing in a trailer is going to be the final product. How many movie trailers do you see with footage in it that isn't even in the movie? Because that's the same thing. Do you piss and moan and write hundreds of articles and start a huge internet war? This movie didn't contain this trailer footage. It's not real. They tricked me. No, because that's how marketing works. You people putting these arguments up are fucking stupid. Now, putting that aside, let's say for sake of conversation that was the actual gameplay. Let's just say that, in both these instances, The Witcher 3 and Watch Dogs. I get news for people. Nowhere, ever, ever, ever is a developer required to release a game in the same condition it's in the trailer. Nowhere is that, ever. Is it smart to do that? No. But to say you were tricked and lied to and that's false advertising makes you retarded and stupid, because nowhere is a developer required to do anything. So people saying, we were promised this. Show me in either one of those videos where either company said, this is what the final product is going to look like. I'm not asking for what people's opinion states what they think it is. Show me, pull up where the developers said that was actual gameplay footage, and that is what the game actually looks like. And that is why you can't argue with what I'm saying without sounding stupid. Trying to say what I'm saying isn't a fact after I just asked you to provide the proof of what you're saying. And they're like, I will now get comments of, well, show me where they said it wasn't. If they didn't say it was, if they never said it was gameplay, then it's not gameplay. You can't twist this around to try to make yourself right. Unless they said it was gameplay, then it is not gameplay. That's what backs my facts up. And they did not say it was gameplay. This is you people being retarded and not understanding how marketing works. And then on top of that, only applying what something looks like to games, and then complaining that what you did to yourself is the developer's fault because you're too stupid to grasp these concepts and decided to take it upon yourself that that's what it was going to be when it was released. You're dumbasses. So the bottom line here is, neither one of these games ever had the graphics downgraded simply because they weren't made at the time of the trailer, so there was nothing to downgrade. On top of that, even if it was, a developer is not required to do that. Somehow you guys think they are. Wrong. Marketing always works like this. So to piss and moan about games and not about anything else makes you stupid, because you can't one-side this with just games. You argue with and complain about it with games, you have to complain about it with everything. If you're not going to complain about it with everything, you need to shut up about it with games. Period. That's all there is to this. You guys have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, and you don't understand how marketing works. Your problem is yourselves, not the gaming company. Smarten up before you buy a game. That's all the discussion. Take care.